YouTube, what is going on? Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. It's been about 2 weeks since I posted my last YouTube video, and I think it was my Fusion Festival deck list, which I did hit the maximum gems you could get from Fusion Festival, so we did do that. But today it's a very special day. I'm coming at you with my Diamond Tier 1 hero deck, the deck we used to just hit Diamond Tier 1 right before midnight on Tuesday. So this video, you'll probably see it on a Wednesday. So yeah, we just hit Diamond Tier 1. And my deck, my hero deck has evolved from what it was in the past. Once I got to Diamond, I had to make changes. I had to make changes because I could not swim with the Diamond Fishes if I didn't. So we're gonna go over it. I'm gonna explain the card choices, other options that you have if you want to run them, because there are some cards that I'm sure people are wondering why aren't in here. So let's do it. Ash and Maxi, I feel like, are self-explanatory. Don't need to explain these cards. What people are gonna ask is, why don't you have 3 Ash? Why don't you have 3 Maxi? Because I don't have space. I think everything else I need. 2 increase, I like 2. You can run 1 if you're incredibly lucky and you never draw your increases or your garnets or whatever deck you're playing. But if I run 1, Master Duel loves to give me this card, so I can't go the increase combo. So I like 2. Denier, you need if you're a hero player. Unlike other DPE abusers who just spam Dasher and Celestial, we actually can run Denier with DPE, which makes Fusion Destiny a 1-card Plasma DPE combo, which is pretty cool. 2 Stratos. If you're wondering why I don't have 3, I don't have space for it. I don't want to cut this any lower than 2. Definitely need 2, in my opinion, for my deck build. 2 Vion. Vion's a part of a combo, obviously the part of the Ferris line. You need 2 of them. It's just a good card. You need at least 2. You don't want to draw it and then you can't go Ferris line. Same thing with Shadow Mist. A good card. It's part of your combo. You don't want to draw it and then you can't send it to the grave or whatever with Vion or whatever. A Dusted Gold. A lot of people are cutting this card. These 2 cards right here. People are cutting these cards. And you do have the option to do so. You know, I see people kind of cutting the Adusted package, cutting the Liquid package, maybe adding Prosperity. That way you could search Mass Change, and their main focus is DPE, Dark Law, searching off the Prosperity, the Mass Change, and Plasma. And that's fine if you want to run that build, but this build is not that build. I personally like to have options. Whether I want to go a Liquid route, if I want to go in a Dusted route, if I want to go a DPE Plasma route, which most hands with this deck are going to be DPE Plasma. And then if you get Mass Change, you could go a Liquid route if you want. If you know you're playing Eldlick, if you're like in a tournament, it's a best of 3 setting. Liquid is very good, like against Eldlick going first, because you can set up the absolute 0 Dark Law with Mass Change Shed, banish their field, they scoop, they lose. 3 Ferris. This card, you want it. It's your main starter for a lot of your big combos, so you want 3 Ferris. I wouldn't cut this. I like it at 3. It works for me at 3. It's incredibly good, and it just OTKs. It's really good, and it makes you go full combo. 2 Mali, obviously. 1 Honest Neos, obviously. Plasma is so important. Please be running this card, especially with Fusion Destiny. Like I said, this is a 1-card DPE Plasma, so this card is super important. Nibiru is here because we have Crossout. This is one of the big changes I made to the deck going into Diamond. In Diamond, you will get hand-trapped to hell. You will be hand-trapped to hell. 2 Called by the Grave was not cutting it. I needed this Crossout. It's so good in Diamond. We have the Nibiru. We have the Imperm, which is pretty common. And obviously we have the Ash and the Maxi as targets. We could also use cross out, you know, cross out to negate the cross outception. So we can do that as well. A big question people have is, why don't you run Droplet? Because believe it or not, I think throughout the entirety of Diamond 5 to Diamond 1, I got Dropleted once. It's not nearly as common as Ash, or Maxi, or Imperm, or Nibiru. So, I just don't feel like I have the space for it. I don't want to cut any of these. And I don't want to cut the triple Hero Lives and the triple Mass Change because that's standard. Same with the 2 Fusion Destiny, and same with the Dark Calling. And same with these. These are all like necessities with the combo packages I'm running. If you want to, you could try to take out a Dusted Gold for like 2 Droplet. I mean, that's an option. I mean, Droplet can be good in a deck that can OTK going second. It's also good going first. But I like the Malbane package. This is what worked for me to get to Diamond 1. So that's it for the main deck. That's why I chose everything I chose. Moving on to the extra deck, we still do have 2 Dark Law. You never know if your Dark Law is going to be targeted by an Imperm or something stupid and you want to mass change into another one. I still like having 2 Dark Law. I still like having this. I guess you could get away with cutting it, but I feel like it's kind of risky when Dark Law is one of your main floodgates. Blast is very good. Blast was actually used in the final game to get to Diamond 1. And it helps against Sword Soul if you max see them. Well, actually what happened was I impermed their Moyi. So they set Blackout Pass. I just make Blast, bounce the Blackout, I'm guessing it was Blackout, or force the Blackout, and then just OTK. Blast is good and it helps Stratos dodge an Imperm. Keep Blast. Dangerous you kinda don't really need. There's like one combo that can get you DPE through Dangerous, that's why I have it. But I almost never made this card. Sunrise you need, Absolute Zero you need with Liquid. Great Tornado is one that is kind of a flex spot too. But I never really made the second Cross Crusader, so it's like might as well. If you're Miracle Fusing, the half attack can come in handy in certain situations. It doesn't pop up too much, but you're always going to have like Stratos in the grave in a lot of situations, so it's a flex spot if you want to put something there. Acid is necessary with the Liquid combo. Scurrydale's really good for when you're locked into darks for like Miracle Fusion. I like this card. I guess you could flex spot it. It doesn't come up too much, but I like this card, especially when you're locked by Fusion Destiny. I think it's good. A Dusted you need with Malbane you need with a Dusted. DPE you need. Wonder Driver you need. You could reset Mass Changes. You could reset Polymerizations, Miracle Fusions, even Fusion Destiny, depending if you want to run like more DPEs or whatever, more Destiny heroes. Cross Crusader you need. A lot of people wonder why I don't have 2, and it almost never comes up. Like if you're making a second Cross Crusader, it honestly almost never comes up, and I thought it would, especially with DPE package. So you can add it, but it really doesn't come up too much at all. Anaconda you need, it's not banned in Master Duel. And you have DPE. And I like Dread Decimator. It can help with OTKs. You can OTK through defense position monsters. And I feel like I have this space for it. So you have options. You could run Super Poly if you wanted to. You know, you could throw in like a Mud Dragon, a Starving Venom. You could run Trinity if you want to, but I feel like in most situations you OTK without it anyways. Adoration is an option, but I feel like a Scurrydale's better at that point in most situations. But those are some options that you have. If you're running Super Poly, you could run, you know, the Shining or Nova Master, other elemental element heroes, if you find you're playing a deck that's annoying. Nova Master, the only thing I could think of is like the True Draco, the fire one, but yeah. You have options. You have flexibility with this deck. You have so many combos. Even when you're taking your turn, there's so many combo routes you can take that you gotta determine, okay, what's gonna be the best combo route? Which combo do I want to go for this situation? A lot of times it's gonna be Plasma DPE, and if you have Mass Change, Plasma DP Dark Law. But you have the option for Liquid. This can help OTK as well. And a Dusted's an option too. So that is it for my deck profile. By the way, you can see the Twitch chat right there. I go live at 10 p.m. EST on Twitch every day except for Friday and Sundays on most weeks. So if you want to watch, I do tournaments, I do ranked. Feel free to join. But that's going to be it for my hero deck profile. If you guys have any questions, leave them below in the comments and I will answer them as best as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I will try to include some highlights of some of the good matches we had on the way to Diamond 1. I think that would be really good. So I'll be doing that, so it won't be 2 weeks before my next video. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Peace.